with his 50 soldiers, and he met 10,000 standing youths of River State, Wike would have run away. But when he comes there and he sees only 50 people or 100 people, and they just do bah, 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 everybody go run away. There is power in numbers. There's a spiritual power in numbers. We have to understand this, and we have to start educating our people on time. This is what we must do to save our country. This is the education that will be done in the violence space in the end. It is sink into our till we indoctrinate. Not say the class will indoctrinate people. To indoctrinate ourselves. We start living into that reality to understand that this is the only way we can take back our country. And Tinubu becomes a one-time president. Guys, welcome to the show. Let me pass back. Ernst, welcome to the show. Good to have you here, my brother. It's been like 6 months off, but we're back here. I don't know when anytime I want to jump in, my brother, just jump in. Let us know. Let me circle back to you so you can bring new speakers.
Yeah. That NC where we don't dey hear about. Omo. NC, share just your notebook. I'm waiting for today's lectures. And thank you, Saddam, for that. See, guys, this is what we'll be doing on violence space. Is it? If it's lectures on election. I know you may want to you like basketballs and no problem. You can do that in this one. This is where we are. Saddam just gave intro now. Just keep coming. You will be hearing. This one. I just will. People never request me. I start talk. You'll be hearing things. All right. Let's start going.
Let me end it. Let me know, but let's end it. Then Abuja Coalition Center, at least 500,000 Nigerians will be out there that day. 500. That nobody always say Dino go talk to INEC chairman for it. Say no. 500,000 Nigerians will occupy Abuja Center that day. Then go see. We must be intentional because Tinubu is intentional destroying Nigeria. That they say am now. We must be intentional about taking back our country from this man. If not, welcome back to you.
I'm telling Saddam, truth, I don't want all the comment for this because this conversation is very key. And the only thing I'll just because I like the way Saddam has been practical about this because I don't want us to come here and sound like as if we are dreaming because we've been here before. That's why I appreciate 2023. I don't regret 2023 ever. If I've ever spoken to you in person, I usually tell everybody I know that I don't regret all eyes on the judiciary. I don't regret any of those things because for me, it was the best way to have gone through that route. Maybe now for they do, let's go to court. At least now we don't know. Sure, we don't know now. We know now. So I like the fact that I want to be practical. And the only thing I just want to add for everybody to know is that there will be resistance. So don't think all this one we are saying now means police or army or whatever will not be there. They will just allow you to be working. Prepare your mind. I'm saying it now so that you will just prepare your mind that there will be resistance. But one thing I want to tell you is that you see that 774,000 local polling units that they say we have in Nigeria, be local government or whatever. I'm going to tell you for free that Nigeria doesn't even have enough security agencies, including NSCDC, to mount 50% of them. Even if they mount the one. So just prepare your mind and know that all we need, I did Nigeria for that election. I won't be my side. Just know that all you need is that resistance. If resistance meets resistance, one resistance will bow. So if you decide to say, you are not going to resist or you know about, it's on but shall we go? This conversation is going to keep going because for me, it's all that matters. So we'll just start to take speakers. Welcome to everybody again. Welcome to Violence Space, season 3.0. NCs, anytime you are ready, jump in. No, just go straight in. But before we come to NCs, let me take a couple of speakers that we have. And for those of you that have just joined us for the first time, let me just say the rules. We try to stick to time, right? Today's the first day, so and I know there are a couple of persons. I'm just in the request line. I'm already started thinking about the apologies that we'll give at the end of the space that to people that we may not be able to bring up. So please make it easy. If you can do, try to do 3 minutes. Try to do 3 minutes. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, if you're on the speaker section and you want to speak, please raise your hand. Because if you get to a point, if your hand is not up, we will have to drop you. Apologies, I don't want to drop you, but I will have to drop you so that we can bring in other people. So please, if you intend to speak and you're in the speaker section, do well to raise your hand. I've started saying it. Please do well to raise your hand. And then lastly, after you speak, we'll drop you. It's not because we don't like you. It's not because, don't take it personal. I'm saying it because I know we have a couple of new people, people that are not used to Twitter, not really new people that, are just coming into Twitter. We may have to drop you to bring in other people. It's not because you did not say something relevant or we don't like you. We hardly have people that are standby people on speaker section. So, all right. I'm going to go straight to, I don't know how to take on this space. I'm just going to go at random. So, I want to start with my brother, Mr. Kolade. You might say it's partially a little bit, but I'm going to start with my big bros, Mr. Kolade, one of our big brothers that have been holding the fort around, ahead of when I started knowing that violence space soon come. The day Saddam told me, bro, we're going to come back soon. My mind felt fly. My mind felt just fly. One of the first things I did was I started coming back on Twitter, started going on spaces and just try to listen to be used to it back again because the anxiety was real. But, and I started seeing some spaces, some interesting conversations and so on, which, others up there. So I'm going to go to Mr. Kolade, after which, just to have a lady, I'll come to Rita, Gospel for Nigeria, Rita English. I'm going to go to Rita. Then I'll come to Ambassador Israel. Then we'll take it from there. Everybody is going to speak if you're on the speaker section already. So, Sir Kolade of the Osun Shire, the way they call it in the UK. Please go ahead, sir. Mr. Kolade, are you there? I don't know if you're speaking, but if you're not speaking, okay, maybe I'll assume you're not close to your phone. All right, then I'll just go straight to Rita. Rita, please go ahead. Then I'll come to Ambassador and check on Mr. Kolade again.
Sorry, I'm just going back.
Oh,
Okay,
good. Okay,
Mr.
okay, go
Kolade,
ahead.
I'll come back to you.
Okay.
1 minute, please. There you go.
Okay, Mr. Kolade, you can go now. You can go. Just go. No
All
worries.
right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I got disconnected. I greet everyone. Saddam, the man you be. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well meaning. Sizu. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. Now, last year, sorry, in 2023, it took us 9 months. We had 9 months to, do everything we needed to do. But this time around, we are less than 9 months ago. We're about 7 months there about to go. So, like you rightly said, that means we have to not just double, but whatever we've done in time past, we have to do it in about times 10. Times 10 now, which simply means that the task ahead of us is no child's play. And I'm happy today because now I can feel, that feeling you get, like the obedience, what we are capable of doing, the kind of things we are used to listening to, where people challenge one another. So I'm getting that vibe and I'm sincerely happy about it. And let me just give you guys your flower. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not a child's play to hold spaces, and it's a lot of sacrifice to give your time to sit in one location throughout. It means a lot and it is highly appreciated. So, guys, fellow obedience, fellow Nigerians, welcome to the club. Let the game begin, and not the game in the sense of game, but let the politicking begin. Let the mission to rescue our country, let it begin. Yes, thank you. I'm happy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kolade. Mr. Kolade, where they always give that is short. I'm not Mr. Kolade now, all of my faith for space like this. That short submission. But Mr. Kolade, one thing I just want to say is that, say, why I'm not afraid of the timing is with a repeat class. So this is a repeat. We don't learn. Don't say if you don't write jam, get where you go write jam, you should come get jam experience. I don't know if you have, for those of you that don't write jam, you go no. If you don't write like 2 jam, the third one, if you know it, you go pass. That's what they be. So we don't get experience for this road before. So now, like Saddam was doing earlier, we are now nitpicking areas of improvement. Nitpicking areas of improvement from the last one. So God willing, we'll be able to achieve this. Thank you very much, Mr. Kolade. All right. Rita English, please go ahead. After which I'll come to Ambassador, then I'll come to Nehemiah.
Well, meaning the way you're calling me today is different from what you used to call me. I don't know what's going on this evening. Oh my God. Greetings, everybody. Emir Saddam. Oh my Jesus. I am super, super excited. And sis, the
English.
book of Goggle Master. Hey, Jesus, well meaning. So your voice is loud like this. That gentle voice you used to know. Oh my, it has critical. It has critical. For well meaning to speak like this, it don't read. Everyone on the listener sections, wherever you're listening from, I say thank you. Thank you so much. Emir Saddam, to think that I spoke about violent space earlier today, and then this evening, I say, make I just stroll, enter, I can't join any space, obedience space where they on. Now, see, violence space. I was like, are you being serious? Like, really? Oh my God. Heaven knows how much I have been waiting. Tope is no easy, oh. Let me not even go there. Let me not go there. You guys are really, really trying. The first time I tried it, I came back to confess. All my back was paining me. Hey, God, man. But we gotta do what we gotta do for the safety of our country. Guys, I am super excited. Thank you so much. The fire will continue to burn. Yes, state of the nation. Tinubu will be 3 years tomorrow. And I ask, what exactly see is insecurity that have spread everywhere? The whole six right now are experiencing. When you look, you see it is now so bad that Nigerians are now collecting meat with even some guys out of their houses, not wearing clothes, because to them, before they go say, make we find dress, wear, reach there, that meat feed don't finish. And because they can't afford it and they desperately need it, they went bodies to collect meat. Don't forget, we are called, or we are supposed to be, or we are the giants of Africa. As a small nation in Africa, if you see your big brother, person who is supposed to be your big brother to protect you in that kind of state, how are you going to respect that big brother? These are things we now see under Tinubu's 3 years of governance. From Oyo State, little kids had that experience in the bush and are still there. 3 years of Tinubu, what has it produced? What has it given to Nigeria? What really has this man achieved? I will give you light. If I don't give you light in my first term, do not vote me again. Even when we know the whole world knew who we voted for, but you came out to say that. Now, instead of rectifying and giving Nigerians light, you abandoned the national grid and you went for solar. So on your own, you have told the world, I have failed. The one thing I promised my people, I could not do it and I can't do it. So I have abandoned it. What really has Tinubu done that is making him to tell Nigerians to revote him for second term come 2027? What has he done? I am asking. Earlier, I said I was going to give Agbadorians mic if they can tell me some of the things, point as to what this man has done that is giving him the strength to campaign and seek votes from Nigerians for a second term. I didn't see any of them. Again, I ask, what has Tinubu done? What has he achieved for Nigerians and Nigeria in 3 years? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It's beautiful to be back again. We will do this for the love of God and our country. Kisses, everybody. Mwah! I'm done.
I love this new Rita. My stopwatch. I be done because You've done the chop better the additional time from Mr. Kolade I give you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rita. That was when Rita started her submission, I was like, this is actually Rita. There are some violence that you just can't fake. Again, welcome to those that are just joining the space. If you're on this space, I will advise you if you've not had NCC submission, don't dare leave this space. It's not cajoling. See, as I'm here now, one of the things I'm looking forward to the most in this space, and it's not because he's here. I wish he was not here. I wish he's not hearing me. Is NCC submission. See those submission, I they look forward to pass for this space like this. Maybe after Sido give submission, I think that Saddam say, Saddam, I don't be not close, because to be honest, I'm waiting for it. So it's an advice because by the time you leave, I don't hear you now be hearing, I said it's a master class. So meanwhile, thank you very much, with our English. But I just want to come because this is a year of truth. I go to talk truth where we're this year. Before I used to like to just see Rita, this is not the year to be having debate and trying to convince Abado. There's no need, don't bother. See, if there's anybody that is trying to support, I'm not saying support, if there's anybody that is trying to support him with a waste of time, that's literally a waste of sperm. That's a sperm that could have been flushed down the toilet, literally. So please, there's no need. All those don't pass all those side, right? I know sometimes the bass bows they sweet, but thank you very much, Rita. I was in a couple of your space, and you did so well handling some of the spaces. Thank you very much for holding the fort. All right, quickly, Ambassador Israel. And I see some people waiting.
Back to wait, I beg, back to back to back. 3 years back to back to back. They do Salah, they don't kill Ram.
Kai.
Back to back to back. I say by 2027, now grass cutter. If we not see grass cutter, do Salah. If we not see grass cutter, do Salah. It dey be like saying I play now. It go happen.
Saddam, grass
No
cutter is
wahala.
here. Me, na egg. People go to
A egg. You know, say that give a African child a egg and a sandwich. Look at the kind of Dundee. Carry the. Oh my God. God. Anyway, please let me go on, make I no cry.
Hey, Violent Space is back. Aso Rock, they go down the same message up and down for Aso Rock this night. Say these people have come back. Wesha, you guys will not have rest. You are going to hear it. You are going to hear it. Can't vex. My body they pepper me. Because you guys will can't wait the apple for this abroad person. You don't really say, what is the apple? I think just verse go my country, but you can't remember your country. You say, so I the verse. I just the verse as I did now. I'm going to go straight. Where's the ambassador? Okay, ambassador is here. I'll go straight to ambassador. After I'll come to Nehemiah. Then after Nehemiah, I'll come to Jacob.
Yeah, women in Nigeria, Saddam, NCs. It's really great, to be back on the parliament space. I think when I saw the state link on Saddam status, I was so glad. It's really timely. I think the violence stage, came the right time. Of course, it should have been back a long time before now. The state of the nation, in fact, if we are going to x-ray, how Nigeria is today, it's really, a sad situation. Of course, many of us, we sounded the alarm, but here we are today. We are still, on this same conversation. It's really a sad situation. But we need 2027 to decide, where we want to be from where we are at the moment. And it's important that, just like women in Nigerians, rightly said, I don't think this is the right time. We need to try to convince anyone, whether to support APC or not. The facts, of course, are out there to for those that see able to listen and understand that the reality on ground, of course, we don't even need to have a debate over whether the current administration should come back 2027 or not. because from the facts and figures, we can already see a country that is standing on on a gunpowder. And it's important that we understand that 2027 is a battle between the light and the darkness. Of course, I don't need to go into details. You already know right now. Aside the dashboards and every other banter on the space, to ensure that we move that PVC drive. I think I started that on my own space. From now to 2027, I'm going to be, on my status, I'm going to start that advocacy and also on the ground to ensure that people get their PPC, because that's the only weapon that we have, to decide the future of Nigeria. So we need to take that very seriously. Thank you so much, Mr. Sandam. It's really great, to be back on the following stage. You the mic.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Israel. It's nice to hear you, hear you again on the violence space. And just to quickly mention, some of this is the beauty about the obedience movement moving into 2023. There are a lot of people doing a lot of different things. We don't talk where we did for violence space for season 3. Where we did now, vote protection. That's the department we are in. But we know that there's some people that will do strong PVC drive, and shout out to everybody that is doing. I cannot. I see a couple of people doing some things on the tier, and I'm like, God, just bless these people for me. Big shout out to everybody. I've seen a couple of persons that have taken it personal to say, okay, this is how different ways to go. So big shout out to all of you. So now I'll quickly go straight to Nehemiah, after which I'll come to Jacob. You are now Pastor Jacob. Eh? Hey, Wahala. Nehemiah, please go
I see
ahead.
my
After
madam Adenike here. I beg you.
uh-uh. This place today, Wahala.
Good.
Nehemiah, please go ahead. And after which, Pastor Jacob, you just wait.
All right.
No vet. Let me quickly take Madam Adenike, at least for us to have a blend of a woman
Yeah.
before I'll come to you. Nehemiah, please go ahead.
All right. Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Nigerians all over the world. It feels great to be back again on Violence Space. I would use 30 seconds of my time to shout out to everyone that has been holding the fort, from Emir Padam to N6 to Pepa. I even Jobident, even in the speaker session, I hail everybody as Mommy B, wherever you are. Reliever best, wherever you are. I know you now you was the one here yourself. Everyone that has been Miss Pers, Way Me, everyone, UC Maxwell. I know there is a lot of names that I could call. Jimmy, Bye Bye Badon. I hear you, sir, wherever you are. My regards to the family. I'll quickly go. Straight to the cocoa of the matter. The state of the nation. I'm sure we know by now that the only way to take back our country is to be madder than the mad people that are currently holding the reins of the country. Like Pio will say, we are in a situation where the mad people have taken over the asylum and we must be madder than they are. If we are not ready to become madder than they are, if we cannot prove that we are more desperate to take back our country, then we can as well just go home and sleep and just leave it to just burn. And I'll say this, of course, we know that the only way right now, the only form of revolution we can get is revolution by the ballot. And for revolution by the ballot to happen, we will need to get every eligible voter to be registered for the next few weeks. My only message to you, I beg you, tell somebody to go and get that. I've been sending this message everywhere I am, and people will tell me, oh, they will rig it. I tell them, the only way they will rig it is if you give it to them to read. The only way they rig it is if you don't come out to vote as well, allow them to read. But if 10 million Nigerians, and 10 million is simply 50 new registrants per polling unit. It's not a lot. Let's be honest with ourselves. 50 new registrants per polling unit. I'm not saying old, new. Per polling unit was set for the whole 106,000 polling units. We think there will be very easily. Let's be more creative. Let's say we get 2 or 3 million new Nigerian voters into the ballot, and we come out to vote, and we tell ourselves that we are going to defend our vote up until the end, until it is. And at this point, This is not where we just vote and go home, like I've already said. We have to make sure that our vote gets to even Abuja, where it is good, even if it takes 3 days, if it takes 5 days, unless we are willing to be, let me use the word, to be more violent than the violent, we will never be able to get the results that we desire. And final thing before I disappear, go back. All right, let me hang up now because they've come to hook my neck. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you very much. Nehemiah, I just said one thing that I need to retweet. For where Peter Obi himself, Peter Obi don't really get. Don't say, we used to comment Peter Obi, he's too cool. He's too cool. Peter Obi don't they touch, he don't they get score. Peter Obi don't they para. Then you can say you where they suffer, where billions, someone worth billions is angry. They say you will suffer.
Well, please let me just add this. I want to say this because it's very important. I say this, especially to many of our brothers and sisters, obedience, family Nigerians listening to me here. It's very important I say this. I have seen this trend so much on social media. For many of us, it is cruise. For many of us, it is banter. But for some of us, it is life and death. It is understanding the peculiarity of where we are as a country. Please, can you mute your mic, please? Please, Madam Adenike, if you could mute your mic, I don't know. I'm getting feedback. Thank you. It's understanding that for everything you think you did in 2022, I want to say it again. For everything you think we did in 2022, we have to do times 10 of that thing. Mobilization, awareness, fighting, narrative control, narrative pushing, everything has to be times 10. And for us to also understand that there are plenty of people that did not support Peter Obi in 2027, 2023, that will support him now. This is not the time for you to come and start telling people, where were you? What did you do? Oh, your eye don't open. That childish attitude, that you cannot do it alone. That brain, many of us have to reset our brain to understand that to fix Nigeria, we need the collective. This high-handedness of, now like you discover P2B, now you discover oil. That mentality has to die. This is not the time for us to say, this person, wait till this person talk now. They talk support P2B now. Not support P2B. No. You need all hands, every hands possible. Because whether you like it or not, even many people that supported P2B that are on social media are no longer with him. Many of them have been bought. So you need all hands on deck. It's not the time to feel like you cannot do it alone. Very important. I have to pass this message because I've seen so many madness on social media that I feel like many people are running mad that it's none of my business. You can act the way you want to act, but please, for sensible people, do not be drawn with that energy, thinking that you see somebody now. I'm seeing it right now because there's a guy that just made a tweet right now that have been attacking P2B, and I'm saying this because I always take the first bullet. I remember after 2023 elections, I started platforming our Northern Voices on violence space. Many obedience started insulting me. Just no. You know they carry them enter this thing. Is it them burn your buttocks, make you more special than any other person in Nigeria? You are not more special than any other person. You are not more. Get down off your high horse. And this is especially for Nigerians in diaspora. Many of you are in the comfort of your places in diaspora, and you'll be doing exalted, feeling like gods. Because Nigeria is not happening to you directly. Please, you should come down from that high horse. Many of the people that insulted us then when we were platforming our northern brothers, they say, is it not Peter Obi? We're saying Peter Obi needs to build a bridge. You cannot win Nigeria without having votes from across the aisle, having support from across the aisle. Today now, Kwankwaso did not open, his eyes did not open in 2023. His eyes are open now. And there are so many of the people like that that are also on social media that are sensitive to conversations. It's not a time to sulk. It's not a time to remind people that you were not with us. Freaking keep that. Many of us sacrifice our whole lives, and we are still ready to bring in everybody to the camp. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu's first son tomorrow come out and say, I am obedient, fucking walk with me. Because people don't understand what is coming in 2027. Many people don't understand what we're saying. It's simply like say what they do. We're still doing like we're doing film. I don't understand because there is. I ask myself, I'm like, if everybody choose to come around us, it's not better if we get everybody. They're not. I'm not coming here that I want any position. Don't give me position. I don't want any of your position. The same way that people are coming in, many of them don't even want your position. They've opened their eyes to see. People make mistakes, realize their mistakes, and move on. Please, that elitist mentality, that I pass you mentality that have taken over Nigeria for so long, I beg, make it die this 2027. We need all hands on deck. If you are waking up today and if an Abado child of the roasted corn tomorrow wakes up and his eyes opens and he has been insulting P2B for the past 5 years and he says he wants to work with P2B, please come in. And I know there are many of them on this platform. And some I win my DMs. There are some very ferocious Abadorians, some roasted corn. This one they sacrifice their brain 2023. We don't call my DMs, Saddam. I'm with you people. I don't want to call anyone name. If I call one now, that one is the that one for you people when we say una skin no fool. Una feel begin many of them will get high blood pressure. The Abado when they might tell them say Saddam, I have seen the light. The light where you see. When make him say he says he's supposed to be for anywhere to be day. So please, I don't want by this description what is fair. So plus supposed to know what they talk about. He's coming. And there are many like that. So please don't come and say when I bring me, I go fight many of you now. I'm saying I will fight many of you people. I'm saying it now. I will you people that feel like you're more special than I'll be there. I will fight you with my life. You have one vote. In fact, even those people are more important to me than you people. No offense, because it's just like the prodigal son. The prodigal son, when he came, the other son they vex say, Papa, why you go keep big cow for your brother? Why you this one we don't carry your money, go flex, go chop, go carry a shower and the rest. You go kill the biggest cow. The papa tell am say, you this one are your own, are your house. Your brother was lost, now he's found. You need all hands on deck to salvage Nigeria from Tinubu. Do not alienate people because of what they said yesterday. Do not alienate people because in politics, there are no permanent friends or permanent enemies. It's all about permanent interests. It is time Nigerians start understanding and playing politics, how politicians play us. I leave my own for there. Well, Nigeria, back to you.
Thank you very much, Saddam. Thank you. That was that. See, that's what our next we just did this season. As the Rema they come, we go to drop them. As they come, we go to drop them. As soon as at any point the Rema comes, we will drop it. You know, that was a very important point Saddam just made. I just had this. I understand if you want to be careful. Oh, maybe because you feel like, oh, this person have done this. Oh, you want to be careful. Be careful with yourself. No problem. Nobody owes you for be careful. But you see the need. So what we cannot do is to now waste effort and time. Time we go use for Tinubu to demolish. Tinubu to tell people rig and buy. We can't use and tell is that time wasting that is the problem. So if you feel like you need to be careful about anything, about how you see a person, no problem. Please, by all means.
There is one now we just they made it today.
Yeah.
Faras, Mr. Faras, if it's this one now very rugged anti P2B 2022-2023, this one now he dey jump P2B back to back. He don't make it now. My reason for supporting P2B are simple, and I believe every honest Nigerian should understand it. One, I believe we must allow the South to finish his 8 years. Two, I believe only a strong candidate who can defeat Tinubu is Obi. Three, I believe we can only defeat him through a strong alliance between the North and the Southeast. Four, I believe Peter Obi is a good man and he will try his best to rescue Nigeria from this mess. That is why I support Peter Obi, and inshallah, I will make sure I enlighten as many people as I can to vote for him. So help me God. This kind of person now like this now, I don't care if you like, maybe not say he dey sleep with Peter Obi wife before. He dey do this. I don't care. Oh, I don't care. Your past has passed. Let us go forward. Let us from now. I will be following you and watching you. If by next tomorrow you come and retreat your space, I will finish you. You should understand that life is not static. It's not static. If he comes out tomorrow and he can take some mechanical generator sniffing canna and come out to say on that thing, we attack him. It doesn't make you that you were foolish in the first time of accepting him. Please. Because I know the next level people go in the comment section. This one, that one. I thank God some sensible people are already going to the comment section. Sha. Please, guys, when you see people like this, encourage them. We need more voices on our side. I beg. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adam. Okay, quickly, I'll just go straight to Madam Adenike, after which I'll now come to Pastor Jacob. Then
See
this
one
one,
fool now. See one fool for the comment section. You know, born again. I be waiting happen. When I know cancel me to be again. Ha ha ha. They laugh. You see that kind of fools. But go on.
yeah, no, I said this year now, major. The message is clear. To be honest, I think why I'm excited is because I'm not confused. I'm not doubting. I'm not like no. Maybe we need to do this more. Maybe we need to. No, maybe it's in my head. My head is very clear. What's in my head is very clear. So it's major. All right, quickly, I'm going to go to Madam Adenike, Mr. Jacob. Then Joby, then I see all this in the room because Nigerian won't come to as my guy. I need to hear your voice. After Mr. Jacob, Madam Adenike, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, well meaning. And I want to say good evening to the house. I want to say good evening to all obedience in the house. Thank you for not giving up on Nigeria. Thank you for not giving up on Peter Obi. I just want to support what the past speakers have said. I would like us to be focused. Let our focus be on rescuing Nigeria. There will be a lot of distractions. Just move on and be focused on our agenda. We have many reasons to rescue Nigeria from Bola Tinubu because he has no plans for Nigeria. That man has no plans for Nigeria. Today, Sheyi Makinde did, I don't know what he did. Maybe it was a rally or somewhere. He told Tinubu to his eye. He said Tinubu shouldn't call dog monkey for him. That Tinubu has no plan to do any state police. That all the southwest states signed into Amoteku. It was only Lagos State that didn't sign, and he said that was because their oga didn't want it. So this man has no plan. He's just like the proverbial thief in the Bible that they said the enemy comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That's what Tinubu has come to do. In every area in Nigeria, everything is down. If that man spends another 4 years, I don't know where we're going to be. Today, it was revealed that all the loan that Tinubu has been borrowing, that he keeps saying infrastructure, they only use 26% of all that loan. I had to post and said, Tinubu, Wada, where's our money? You've used 64%, you cannot account for it. Who borrows money to go and eat and squander, living lavish lifestyle on borrowed money? Look at the state of insecurity. Look at and another thing, all these influencers, they've been killing people in the north, in Benue. Are they not Nigerians? All of a sudden, God forgive me, it's not as if I'm rejoicing that it has come to Yoruba land. But maybe it had to come to Yoruba land to wake everybody up. I just went on Instagram. Spyro is showing video of how they are killing people. And he's now telling everybody, go and get your PVC. Go and get your PVC. Maybe he had to come to Yoruba land to wake everybody up because they had all been behaving as if those people that they had been killing were not Nigerians. As Aisha Yusufu said, no Nigerian is more Nigerian than another Nigerian. We are all Nigerians. If something happens to somebody in the north, me in the south, I'm supposed to speak up for them. If I have a voice, I am supposed to speak up for them. But all these celebrities, they've all kept quiet. But maybe, like I said, it had to come to Yoruba land for all of them to wake up from their slumber. So we cannot, whatever it is that we have to do, we must do it to rescue Nigeria from APC. I yield the mic.
Thank you very much, Madam Adenike. Voice of wisdom. Thank you very much, man. That was a superb submission. You know, Saddam, while Madam Adenike was talking, something just came. You know, earlier we talked on this space about, we're talking about how Tinubu is going to do. I've recorded not even before this space. How Tinubu will render the North, power useless. If I put it like that. See, and I know some people, especially not. I want to because for me this year major. So you might be here and you are not thinking it's not possible in 2021. If you try and we go burn this country, we go. Let me tell you this. See, if Tinubu consolidates power in 2027, Tinubu doesn't mind, and I'm very clear about this. Tinubu doesn't mind if 3/4 of Nigeria is in flame, born to flame, so that he can just rule over 1/4. So basically, if the whole of the North will born for him to just be the president of the South, or what was it? To just be the president of Lagos. If the only Lagos called him after they not born everywhere, Tinubu doesn't mind. That's to tell you how insane. I don't. I'm sure I don't know who they deal with. So let's know how desperate. I want to keep emphasizing this so that we will know how desperate these people are, and it will up our own desperation. So bear that in mind. Again, if you never hear NC, I know say I just imagine now say NC is the cook. NC is just the cook. So if now you they talk or you just speak a session where NC start dish out food where they cook, just as if I were you, I'll just drop my phone. Just they listen.
Oh, today is going to be beautiful. Don't worry.
Hey God, I beg. Oh God, I beg. I dey wait for USC. I dey wait. I dey wait. I dey wait. Ah, thank you very much, NC.
I have one new theory where I go break down for Una today. You go bust your head. Let me just give you a preview. It's called the theory of being quackambidient. We are going to go above and beyond being obedient. We go add quackwansia behavior into this obedience. You get why God joined us with quackwan. So I'm going to break down the theory of being quackambidient. Things are coming. No worry. Make una just dey talk. I dey here.
No,
No worry. No rush am. No rush am. We dey go somewhere today.
if you are listening on TikTok, you are listening on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, just stay tuned. Matter of fact, there's something we used to do in Violent Space where if you have a loudspeaker in your neighborhood, put it on loudspeaker. Let your neighbors be hearing it. If you get chargeable speaker, put it on loudspeaker. Let everybody around you be hearing the conversation, and let them know that Nigerians are not smiling. I wait for quackambidient for quackambidient theory.
Please,
Thank you.
I just want to
Yeah.
put a correction out there, please. When I said bring up the doors, open the doors for everybody, please, I'm not talking about politicians. Please. I'm not talking about politicians. I'm not talking about say you be an Agbado politician. I can't say make you come via under our party or anything. I will not support you or listen. No, I'm not. I'm talking about voters. Voters. Politicians are criminals. I'm not too concerned with politicians. I'm not this year, sir. Any because they already started reaching out to us already on the violence space and reaching out to me, said, we want you to host me. They put them out now like this. So me, any politician will come violence space, you go, I go charge you money, you go pay me well. Oh. I will never do you. All of you are criminals. Because the one where I do free service all through 2022, 2023, finish. I come out and they insult me, finish. Say that we collect money, we collect money. One couple, I have put on record, I challenge, I said till today. One project cannot come and say that we gave Saddam one couple, and I hosted every single one of them here, free of charge. They asked to pay, I said no. But now, this thing I'm putting now, I talk on record though. If you are all of you correct listening out to me, Saddam, we want to come on your platform, you go pay also. God go punish you now because when I given a air finish 2 days later and I run go APC. The only person that has free
Only
air on this platform is Peter
only
Obi.
P2B be free air time. Any other person you pay through your annuals. See that one where I go fight finish for Enugu. We fight finish Edoga, fight finish for that man. Hosted him 4 freaking times on this place. Look at Eradiri. All of this, I don't want to call names first. All of them finish just go
No call name. No call
run begin
name.
go,
No
go
call. It
APC.
is well.
Bunch of
It is well.
animals. That nonsense will happen in 2027. So please, my call is not calling for you people to not to attack any APC politician will enter your party. You know, like I'm insult them, attack them. That's not my business. I'm talking about regular everyday Nigerian voters like me and you that are on social media that use their platform to castigate our candidate before. Please, if they see the light, welcome them and be just take calm. Now normal thing. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Back to you, please. Thank you very much. I just dey look my DM. I don't. Sis, your theory. They don't. So I just got a DM from Big Man. Big Man say it's not. Big Man say it's going to be Obisias. I don't know now Obisias or Quackambidient.
I say
Anyone
now
will be sure.
quackambidient.
No,
Don't
Quackambidient
worry
that is fit pass, I
yourself.
beg. Because we need that
Quackambidient. You get where we they
that
go.
spirit. Obedience too gentle. Now obedience they ask how will we protect
Obedient
our
too
vote.
gentle. I know they put obedient for
No,
front
no,
going to
obedience don't supposed to be for anything.
2027.
Now, Kwankwa.
Obedient go there back this time. Quackambidient. Namona just they go. I say theory day where I don't break down. You go hear things tonight. Just me with they discuss. Make people talk.
Yeah.
Exhaust their mind.
All right, thank you very much, Ensis. All right, I'm just going to go straight to Pastor Jacob. After we Joe,
2027 with the beats.
yeah, down our short banker, short banker. Pastor Jacob, please go ahead. After which I'll come to obedience. Then almost you Nimale. Anyway, Nimale, I will come to you. This one where you don't carry your carriage, put for your DP. No problem. I'm coming.
Please give priority to Arsenal fans, please. Priority to Arsenal fans, I beg.
Now don't they start to no problem. I support you now. No problem. All right, Pastor Jacob, please go ahead.
Good evening, violencers. Emma Saddam, good evening, well-meaning Nigerian, CZN6. Everyone here, everyone. I see Magnific Dude down there too, Extraordinary Roma, everybody, and Rita. I just want to be glad and grateful because God still spared my life to be able to see 2026 and be ready for another time, and some of us, we were obedient and we remained obedient, even when, it seems to be quiet and some were trying to fall away, thinking that it's not going to be so. I believed in Peter Obi. I believe his principles. I believe his way of life. And I held on. And so we were expecting, really violent space. And when I just saw the notice, I said, glad we are back. Now, I'm just a year younger than Peter Obi, but then I made up my mind that I will stand and do what is right. It is so pitiable that people in my age bracket, a lot of them, will collect money and then they'll keep short. Then especially the religious circle to, I belong to that balance, but so many are quiet and so many maybe because they want to try to please some set of people are not doing what we're supposed to do. So that's the reason I stood my ground, that having become obedient from 2022, and then I've been in this sort of movement, I said I'll stand my ground and do what is right. So I'm glad to be here this evening, trying to encourage us that please, we must be ready to do much more than what we did the last time. Our money, our time, our voice, our mobilization, we just have to do it. And I think, like Emma Salam has said, we're in Nigerian too, you have said it, we must do things much more than what we did the last time. Then, like the theorists is bringing, in fact, Kwankwasiyas, I'm glad they are joining us. We saw what they did in Kano. APC would have gotten that victory, but they stood their ground. Maybe some of us are still younger, we may be afraid of death. But of course, people younger than you are dying. If you're afraid of death, like what the Bible says, simply said, he that will save his life shall lose it, and he that is ready to lose his life shall save it. Already in Nigeria, we are not living. Is it life we are living? That people in before you will collect billions and they are sharing it among themselves, and you are suffering. You can't eat well. You can't. What is it that we are doing that is okay? When we were going to school in the 80s, you finish, no matter the course you do, you come out, there's a job waiting for you. So, but what is it that is there for anyone right now? So mine, concern this time around is for everyone that is called obedient to be ready to do the extra mile. Some of us, yes, we are praying, but at least it's possible that some things may happen along the line. But those of us who will still be alive, we must be ready to ensure that we get the Nigeria we are actually seeking for. So just want to encourage us that we are here and we are ready to go the extra mile. Those in the 60s, in the 50s, in the 40s, in the 30s, all of us must come together to save Nigeria, in 2027, beginning from now. Thank you. I just this evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pastor Jacob. That was a very sound. People don't know this, eh? Oh God, we need to oust these guys. I'm just thinking, and if you live abroad or you've been abroad, if I know abroad, let me put it like that. Nigerians, we are living the slowest life in the world. You see someone in Nigeria, and the person is 30, he's still struggling to start his life. You come abroad, you see someone that is 25, what am I saying? 25 is high. Someone that is 22, and you have conversation with these people, and they'll tell you they finished school probably 4-5 years ago, and now they have like 5-6 years of working experience. Meanwhile, person for Nigeria within like 30-35. You see the struggle for streets. Because I can see Joe Obedient, Omar, McDonald, Ibrahim, your stuff just the role. I say you are trying to connect, but you're not connecting.
Joe Obedient, can you hear me?
Yes,
Then
I can hear
go
you,
on,
Saddam.
please. 1 minute, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Joe Obedient
Yeah,
speaking.
he's speaking now.
That means it's my side. Let me
And drop
drop.
and come back. Joe, go on.
Good evening, Violence as well. Welcome back, Saddam N6. Well, meaning it's good to be back. I'm not going to talk much. My only thing I say 2027, I beg. For those of you waiting for 2023, the vex say people not agree protest, people not agree react. 2027, I rig and die. You rig, you die. We suppose they announce them from now till then, so that who want go collect INEC job go know say if you want collect them, you go do the right thing. If you not go do the right thing, if you not come back to family again, who want go polling unit go buy votes, go sell votes. Who want go buy votes, go know say na in last nation be that one. If you know say you dey for peace, I beg dey for peace. Follow your peace path. If you see you like quarrel, no interrupt am. You ain't like quarrel. If you see you like peace, leave am may go do peace and diplomacy. You start with your quarrel. Let's not make the mistakes we made in 2023. One of the biggest mistakes I still say a lot of us made was those that wanted to be quiet, that wanted to speak, were stopping those that wanted to fight from fighting. And those that wanted to fight were attacking those that were speaking and telling them to hit the streets. Do your part. Please register people for PVC. This thing, for most people I don't talk to for this thing, we are not taking it serious enough. You have brothers, you have sisters, you have nephews, you have nieces, you have fathers, brothers, uncles, and aunties. It's not going to take much. It's not going to take long. Register them. If they say they no go vote, just register them. When that time come, voting spirit go enter their body. But please, make sure you do that. You get employees. You fit tell your employees, say, if you not get PVC, no bonus for you this month if you don't want to drag their salary. I put them for criteria. If you not get PVC, I'm not the employee. Before I recruit, now you must get PVC for me to recruit you. Please, another thing is, if you have people that are afraid of voting because of security, trick is look for either a military or a police installation or
Is it just me? Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back, and it's not just you because it just stopped talking when I came in. I've been Jobian, I'm to pursue you. I was joining you in listener session as I came up.
police
But
barracks.
okay, go
I
ahead.
usually save police with it. Finally, the one thing when I say if I come violence space, I must first talk before I can't even forget them. I won't give shout out to our national mobilizer for this movement. Pio's main chick. I beg, anywhere on a see that game, on a hug am. If you just in a good mood, they find who to dash money, just call her, send your account number. I never see who mobilize reach that girl. As in, she dey mobilize for no reason. She's mobilizing for PVC for no reason. Please take a cue from her. I'll yield the mic here.
Thank brotherly. Now you be this. Nice to hear from you, Jobident. And big shout out to Pio's main chick, actually. Big shout out. I'm following her, I'm seeing her daily mobilization. She did all that project. I don't know how she's doing it, but she's doing it house to house. Like, I don't know if it's house to house or hostel to hostel. Today, 2 hostel down. Tomorrow, person where don't go INEC office. What INEC people contact and say she not come the next day. say what did happen. So big shout out to Pio's main chick. I know there's also many of you that are doing those kind of things that maybe you don't post it on the TL as much. Big shout out to every one of you. Saddam,
No, please post it to Abego because we need there's a power behind
clap.
there's a power behind when people see things and they get motivated to do the same. Me why I appreciate the fact that we really need people to grunt for PVC drive. I also want us to understand. In fact, let's go on the PVC drive because if I say what I want to say now like this, I might make people calm down.
Saddam, I don't
Uh,
see what talk.
I know you. I don't say
Please
know what I
just
want
talk.
to say, but please, guys, let us go out and get our PVCs. We still have time. The window is open. Please, everybody out there, go get your PVCs. I beg. I wish we could start out 10 for 10 again. 10 persons, everybody 10 persons, get 10 people to get PVCs, and that's how you create your own ecosystem of voters. So when you're going to vote, you don't just go and vote alone. If you push in 10 people to go and vote on election day, 10 people in your area. And I don't say you don't get 10 people who are sure on election they will go vote. So it is easy for you to say you're going to go and defend your vote. You put your numbers, but now to go and vote alone and get inside in a place alone, then you'll not be scared of staying back to defend your vote. Get 2, 3, 4, 5 people that that polling unit, they go alone. Very, very important. Probably back to you.
Yeah, please let's do that. And like I said earlier on this place, maybe you just dey join today, you don't know before, or maybe you don't forget how we dey do am. So your speaker is not charged. Please, no wahala. For those of you that your speaker is charged, for
Next week,
violence
Thursday,
space.
I'm cooking all your pastors, your imams, your GOs, anyone who don't talk about Nigeria to tell them to go get PVC by this Sunday. Ay, 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 ay. We are cooking them on violence space next week, Thursday.
Yep.
Alert on time.
So please, next week, charge your speaker. Because this violence space, I want to hear it for street because those were the testimonies we had in 2023. People say, that violence space, I hear on my neighbor they play am. People put big loudspeaker for their window. You go to hear and you go to say radio the person they listen to, no problem. Not being they talk. Now people they talk. And that thing really affected people. I know people that I started hearing their testimony. We after election, we after even court. Say now from person wey play violence space for speaker. Please, if you not get speaker, go back. That's your own way of also reaching out. Because some of these things that we are saying here cannot just end here. It has to go as far. As I did here now, I don't open TikTok. Saddam knows how much I've resisted opening TikTok account. I have a very strong sentiment against TikTok, but that TikTok, I don't download that finish now. I want open account because now that place, now I want go camp again. So we have to find every way to push for these things. All right, thank you very much. Now I'm going to go straight to I'm going to go straight to Nimale. Then I'll come to Hyacinth. Then I'll come to Ibrahim. Please apologize.
Ibrahim have been here for the longest, I think.
Who? Who's that?
Ibrahim
Yeah, that I think I'm going to say I see
and Ebe Bisa. Those are the two oldest people here.
Ibrahim Biza. Okay. I think I'll read that cue that I just said now. I'll go to Ibrahim then Ibrahim Biza because I was trying to kind of figure out. And let me just apologize for those of you that are requesting. We'll come to you at the very least. We'll try to come to you. Please keep the request. It's fine. We'll try to come to you. And let's stick with our 3 minutes. Everybody has been doing so fine. No lengthy submission. Ibrahim, I've been seeing Ibrahim on spaces. Ibrahim, thank you for your submission. I think I have one word for you. Good word. Ibrahim is a Kwankwasia, from what I've gathered, at least from spaces I've heard him speak. So, Ibrahim, please go ahead. Ibrahim, can you hear me?
Ibrahim. Ibrahim.
Okay, I guess maybe he's having network. Yeah, but I know you could Ibrahim is Kwankwasia. Like I said earlier, leading up to violence, I call the attest space because I say if I call violence space straight, when I never did used to waiting space look like, I feel crash for the space. So like, let me try to attend as much as I could and all that. And I heard Ibrahim speaking on a couple of spaces and all that. All right, I'll come back to Ibrahim. Maybe he's not close to his phone. Ibrahim, I'll come back to you. Now let me go to Ibn Biza. After Ibn Biza, I'll try Ibrahim again. If Ibrahim is not ready, I'll go to Nimale. Ibn Biza, please go ahead.
Yes, good evening, everybody. Greetings to the host, greetings to the co-host, Saddam, well-meaning Nigerian. Greetings to everybody on the space. So this is actually my first time on Wawelen Space. I came across Saddam Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I came across Adam's video on Twitter, and I think I liked, and then I commented and he responded too. And I'll just go straight to the point. My major concern for 2027 election personally has been the vote counting. Because I know that on a free and fair base, Tinubu does not stand a chance to win the election. Because I cannot imagine, like, I'm trying to like think straight and wonder which person with the current situation on ground will still carry their PVC and go to the polling unit and still press their thumbprint there on top of this man's picture and say, I want to vote for APC with everything that we're experiencing currently. Earlier on, well meaning Nigerian did mention that even for the worst of the worst of the worst government, their first term, they usually perform. Their first term, they usually perform. So if the 1.0 is like this, and by any chance this person now has a 2.0, what are we going to now experience for the 2.0? We are celebrating Children's Day yesterday, and there are kids that are in captivity. There are kids that we don't even know what they are eating. We don't know what they are drinking. We don't know how the kind of experience that they are having. Somebody was beheaded. My mom is a teacher, a retired teacher. So I can imagine the experience it is for like a teacher that would go to work to teach children, to like teach the leaders of tomorrow, and you lost your life for serving your country, where they're not even paying you so much. It's not like that's like the best profession it can be. Their salaries are just, I don't want to start talking about all of that. But the point is, even for the worst of the worst government, their first term, they usually at least do something tangible, reasonable for their first term. So for the second term, they usually might not even campaign much because they've done a lot. And even if they don't work for the second term, they usually like use that second term to benefit themselves, because after all, I've served you in the first term. I'll give a clear example. Adams Oshomole, a previous governor of my own state, Edo State. There was a video circulating on Twitter recently where he said, as a politician, if you are not ready I've forgotten
Accept
the,
the pain
the
of living.
yeah, exactly. Like if you cannot accept rigging, then you should not even see. This is a man that when he was in government in Edo State, for the first term he did work. But for the second term, this man did nothing. Edo State University revenue was going straight to his pockets. He was building his personal palace in his village. For the second term, he did not do anything. But we like for him to win that election for the second term was not difficult for him, because he had already worked in the first term. We saw the things he did in the first term. So for the second term, everybody naturally just voted for him easily. Do you understand? So if this man's government is like this for a first term, how will the second term be? What are we going to experience in the second term? I'm very sure he's not going to have that second term. And my personal concern has been, will the vote count? Because I know that for 2023 election, he did not win that election. It was rigged in his favor. Adam Shoshomole played a very huge role in the rigging of that election, because I followed that election very well. He played a very big. He was a tool for Tinubu to rig the election. Do you understand? So I mean, I have gotten the motivation I needed, because personally I've been saying that this election, like, will our vote count? But now that and I know that it is rig and die. And with the fact that we have a Kwankwaso as a partner, because obedience, I'm an obedient, but I know that we are very obedient. Do you understand? We are very calm, very straight to the point, But now that we have the Kwankwasos, that they are they are ready to burn down it. Even in the north currently, I've seen videos of them bringing down the billboard of Tinubu, doing a lot of things to like let them know that this election is a do or die affair. We're not playing with this one. We're not playing at all with this one. So I wound up with saying that I I personally think that 2027 election should not be a peaceful experience, in the sense that we know that they would want to rig again. So I personally will vote again. Going to the polling units this time around, I'm going with the mind of I am staying there and making sure my vote will count. Unlike the last time that
Yep.
when we went there, we just voted and it was just at the end of the day, they shut down the election kini and they came up again after a while, started announcing stupid results, calling nonsense results for us. At the end of the day, our vote did not count. My major concern is
Yeah.
my vote must count for 2027 election. Thank you very
Right.
much for the
Very much,
opportunity.
Ebenezer. Thank you very much. Brilliant submission. The only thing I just want to, modify a little bit. You said I will make sure I will see. Just change that I to we. If you don't have the we yet, start working on
Okay,
the we.
we will make sure everybody I'm going there with, we will make sure
Eh,
that our vote counts in that election.
French
Thank you.
people go say exactement. Exactement. That's exactly in French. Exactement. Please. Just start working on it now. Go ahead, Saddam.
I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of of defeat, should participate in an election. A hardened criminal, a out of the
God
abundance of
damn.
the heart, the mouth wicked. Hi, please let's say this again. I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of of defeat, should participate in an election. APC,
Do you know how much
APC.
rigging they discussed in the background for his mouth to
Hi,
have made this mistake?
bro, do you know
Is that
this
not
guy
how
is
his godson promised them insecurity by mistake? His godson in Edo.
ah.
Yes.
And truthfully,
So
insecurity came to Edo State.
so you see one thing that is certain next election is that Tinubu only plan A is rigging, plan B is rigging, plan C is rigging, plan D is rigging, plan Z is rigging. Is they don't think of votes. It's rigging. And our own plan A is to rig and buy. Plan B, rig and buy. Plan C, rig and buy. To plan Z, that is the only way you have to match madness for madness. That's the only way we can. In fact, you see people that have been shouting revolution, revolution. The revolution that can only happen in Nigeria can only come to the ballots. Let it be that we go and fulfill all this righteousness. We occupy all these places and our votes they want to start calling nonsense. Now from the ballot polling and collection center, revolution will start. You just cannot wake up in the morning and expect a revolution. Something has to trigger a revolution. So the trigger for us to be that we have counted our votes, we are running our own parallel coalition center, we are seeing our votes coming in. We're in the coalition center and they're trying to stifle a vote. And you see, let me come back to why I say everything happened for a season. And why I was one of those voices that was I was one of those voices that was shouting against anything that they were saying at last election that we should have hit the street. You see, people don't understand times and seasons. There's a time and a season for everything. I kept asking this question then, and I've gotten the answer now. When I was asking my people that were shouting, let's protest, let's hit the street, I said, who will protest in Kanu? Who will protest in Kaduna? Who will protest in Castina? Who will protest? They say, and it doesn't matter. I say you cannot have a protest in Nigeria that is just based off some part of the southern part and you call it a Nigerian protest. It is not a protest. It can be shut down any moment. I asked this question and none of them had the answers. But you will not ask me today who will protest in Kanu if Tinubu try to see the vote. Nigeria will burn down if Tinubu try to see the vote from Kanu or in Castina or in Adamawa. So there's a time and there's a season for everything. That season has come. So that we have to now, it is now our own job as Nigerians to re-engineer Nigerians to understand what is at stake. Especially Southern Nigerians. Because now we they live life past, now we they enjoy life past. For Northerners. I kept screaming since last. You people that are involved with what I'm saying. I was that lone voice shouting, let's go to the north. Because I understood the mission that if the Northerners stand and see Tinubu for who he is, and they come out against him. Kai, oh God, let Tinubu try and rig in the north. You people will understand what I'm saying. You will go see film this election period. Now why they pain me say Atiku want to take that anger for his own selfish agenda? Now why they pain me? What mean back to you, I beg.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Saddam. You don't talk. See, it's the only option Tinubu has is rigging. I, there's a lot to be said in violence space coming up, weeks to come. I just me I dey measure as we dey go, just dey measure and they go. Shah just know that's the only thing that Tinubu is saying. Then the Bembiza, you were saying, if you talking about can't vote, my friend here, I'm talking to one of my friends. He has a some. He wants to answer you how to do it.
And let's see. I tell the truth. So Tinubu will win this. God forbid. He never won the first one. But the only thing is that we didn't defend our vote. He never won the election. Tinubu does not have 5% of Nigerians. That's the truth. He never won the first one. But this time around, we are going to defend that vote. And anybody in INEC that think that he will come here and tell us, especially those coppers, that they didn't give you something to upload our result, we are going to beat you. So don't come. Don't come.
All right. The instruction is clear. I don't talk about before. If they don't say we're going to election, don't come. Don't just go. The advice now, no go here. All right. Thank you very much, Ben Biza. Quickly, I'm going to go. Oga Ibrahim, are you there now? Oga Ibrahim. All right. Oga Ibrahim, if you are not there, I may have at some point drop you just to get some other person. All right. Let me quickly go to Nimale, after which I'll go to Heis. No, sorry. I said I'll go to McDonald. McDonald, I've been here for some time. Onimale, McDonald, but everybody go speak last. Onimale, please go ahead. Onimale. Onimale, are you there? Abi you see they celebrate Arsenal win. These Arsenal fans, man, this win, I don't want to celebrate the win finish. Or I met one that can't hear Onimale speaking.
Onimale, can you hear me? Let's move on to the next person. I don't think he's here.
Yeah, I don't think he's there. All right, McDonald, please go ahead. After which I'll come to Icent. Tanko, I can see you, brother. McDonald, oh, you know they hear me. Saddam talk whether I'm okay, then okay, go ahead.
Okay, well done. I thank everybody. Valencias, Happy New Year once again. Emia Saddam, I'm speaking. Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can
Yeah,
hear
go
you.
on.
Wait a minute.
McDonald, speak. We can hear you.
I think he was having delayed audio. McDonald, just keep speaking. We can hear you. I think maybe you are hearing us in delay.
Wait a minute. What's going on? The network is. I can hear you very well. If can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Very well. Okay. Very well. Okay. 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 Good. Good. Yes. F- First of all, I want to thank everyone for staying alive up to this time. They whether they thought they were going to die and all that, but we survived. Does it mean that Tinubu is the devil himself, or like Saddam said, is the next of kin to the devil? Because I asked myself, if Tinubu was so unpopular in 2023 and he eventually rigged his way in, does it mean that he cannot try to do something at least a little bit good so that he can get some sympathy votes? But be it as it may, he refused to at least make a little effort. But I can't see for 3 years, Britain hasn't made any little effort to even capture some people that could not even, out of bigotry, support him in 2023. But I feel very sorry for him this time around because he has hurt us even more than INEC hurt us, or the five justices of election tribunal hurt us. So right now, I come with vengeance myself. I want to reiterate something that Emir Saddam said. I'm from Imo State. And I was in Imo State when Hakim was kicked out by Rochas. Everything Emir Saddam said here in his introduction was the truth. But maybe he missed something because maybe he didn't experience it firsthand. I experienced it firsthand. I was there. We defended our vote and it worked. I tell you this thing, it works like magic. We didn't have any weapon with us or anything to eye anybody. Just our presence alone made the people that wanted to rig the election to be. Do you know that this man, what's his name, Aton Zeribe, the wife then was among the PDP people that want to come into Imo Owerri Municipal Collation Center. When she came with her military people and they got to the gates of the municipal, when they saw the crowd, they couldn't even drive their car to the gate because the crowd was so much. So they stopped far away, and she was walking down with the army was making no way she could not go in there with the. That was actually a result, INEC result, written she was carrying in her to go and submit inside. This was how we rejected these people. That thing was 2 days, like Saddam said, 4 days for 4 years. That thing was state owned was just 2 days we used, 2 nights to sleep there. It's possible, guys. I tell you, Tinubu cannot defeat us. I don't want to regret what happened in 2023. I think that's how God wants. How let me not say God. Maybe I think that's how nature wanted it, so that we can see that our docility or our reliance on the rule of law or the court and could fail. And now everybody have realized that it's actually there are some people then in 2020 that say, hey, wait, hold on, like our principal said, hold on, let's go to court. There's the court, judiciary will give us. Now we have understood that the judiciary, nobody is coming to save us. And let me not wait too much, let me not dwell on that so much. Saddam, on a where our principal they feel listen to. I bet Mona tell her, man, this time around, he's not the one running the election. No. I know what I have passed through since from 2023 up till now. And I don't know where I don't come out from Nigeria since 2020. They threatened my life. I had to escape. Eh? But tell him say I'm coming back this time around for this election. But let him be vocal. Oh. Let him know they use this female voice. No, 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 no. Even if you want to use the female voice, no problem. But let him be vocal. Let him tell us if you pen him, if they match him, if you pen him, make you open and tell us, say, they match me or he pen me or then leave the fight for us. His complaints, his submissions is like an adrenaline. Now we go do the physical fight. But that adrenaline is what we need from him. That boost, that small kick. Let him just use microphone, just grant press interview, just shout one shout. Then we can take off from there. Saddam, abeg help me dey tell am dis thing, make e dey blunt, make e no pamper these people. Because I've
All
seen
right.
that Tinubu is the next of kin to the devil. So he's not coming to save us. He's not coming to do anything.
All right.
Abeg, wetin I wan talk plenty, but time is up. No problem.
Many
Thank you very
violent
much.
space go
Thanks
there.
for the time.
You go get
Enquist,
chance
I
to
hail
talk.
you. I dey wait for your submission, please.
Ah, all of us now I see submission we doing for year. So we don't get snippets. Kwan obedient. Why I like that Kwan obedient, I say the two first syllable. I don't want to speak too many English. The two first syllable na consonant Kwan. Maybe na wood go the follow one Kwan. As best you say Kwan, this was supposed to maybe the Kwan. And for the reach obedient. You understand?
Let me please just one real quick from you to somebody's asking a question. How can diaspora get involved? Please, diaspora, how you can get involved if in case you are not going to come back, you can't come back home to vote. Please, what you can do right now is to make sure that all your dependents, everyone that depends on you, family, friends, relatives, everybody has their PVCs. That is how you can get involved. That is the first step you can. You must ensure that everybody that you reach out to you, send me money, this is Oga, bro, how far you get PVC? No, I'll no ever call my number again. The next time you need my money, show me your PVC. That is how the diaspora can help immediately first. First. Then from there, we can now continue the conversation going forward. Back to you, Elmini.
I bet make I add another thing. Please, if that person, if you are listening, another thing you can do additionally is those your people you have in Nigeria, buy speaker for them and be sending violence space link to them. Just buy one speaker, one Bluetooth speaker for them. Say, okay, now work every Thursday, and by the time violence, you should just put it on loudspeaker every Thursday. FM, let it be the FM, the music of every evening. This message must go wide. Nigerians must know that in 2027, it is either we prevent them from rigging the election, we resist that rigging, or we shall just leave it. Oh, NCs don't raise hand. NCs, I don't know, say make you raise hand, though. But please, apologies to those that have put on the queue. Ibrahim now for Ibrahim, as I say, if Ibrahim is sleeping. I'm going to hand over to NCs. For those of you at speaker session, please listen and be blessed. For every one of you else that is listening, listen. If you are putting it on speaker, increase your volume. This is the best time to increase your volume. Listen and be blessed. NCs, over to you. We'll come back to speakers after NCs. So NCs, over to you.
Welcome, Nigerians. God bless you all. I want to just bring your mind down because my opening statement is very clear. Tinubu is a one-term president. There is no feasible mathematics, data, or statistics. There is no regional science in where he's getting a return ticket. We all saw the Kashim Shettima faction get into a fight with Umaru Ganduje. So there is no region. Umahi is trying to win in the south. We saw the City Boy movement in Owerri bomb rushed by the village boys. We have seen everybody in the City Boy movement fail in their elections. Unknown to Tinubu, and this is where something happened in the last 3 weeks, and I believe as an obedient, it has, Saddam said it, and I said, it has given us more blind trust in Peter Obi. I was following the Electoral Act when they were working on it, and I tweeted about it very early. I said, the plan that these people had planned to trap PO in ADC has ended up trapping everybody else in ADC, but has trapped more people in APC. Unknown to Bola Tinubu has created the largest retirement of Nigerian politicians in one swoop in Nigerian history. There have been so many diversions this week, but you don't understand that a lot of prominent Nigerian politicians have been retired from the political scene. Yesterday, Ovie Omo Agege, as I speak to you, is retired from politics. Ned Nwoko, as I speak to you, is retired from politics. Desmond Elliott spent 12 years in one seat. As I speak to you, is retired from politics. Across board, APC disappointed and retired more people that has ever happened, even from the military to civilian crossover. We just don't know it yet. So, I don't see where Bola Tinubu is going to win any election when at least 3/4 of the people in his party alone are already potential saboteurs. They call Peter Obi this and that, but APC currently has the largest number of political vagabonds and political prostitutes without a home in Nigeria. As I speak to you, Peter Obi was a confirmed presidential candidate before Bola Tinubu was announced as a presidential candidate 3 days ago. Isn't God good? There is a way you fight a man. At some point, assess your enemy. You're a black man, so when you fight a man, you check his grace, his luck, and then his physical prowess. Peter Obi is uniquely blessed. If you are in the APC, at some point, start asking yourself some questions. I want to give you guys another set of information as to why Bola Tinubu is a one-term president. You see, using AI has taught me so much. I went to AI and I asked AI that, List 25 terrible things that have happened under Bola Tinubu. Just 25 of them. And what I got was terrible. Let's just go through them very briefly. Massive currency devaluation, soaring inflation, instant fuel subsidy removal without any um, safety nets, increased poverty rates, surging electric tariffs, cost of living crisis, business closures, ongoing insecurity, kidnapping for ransom, especially of young school children and villagers, high cost of education, brain drain, high unemployment, high youth unemployment, weird and unaccounted multiple taxations, food scarcity and stampedes, corruption and multiple scandal allegations, clear nepotism favoring his people from the southwest. Now, AI talk amu. Number 7, authoritarian actions and protest crackdowns. 8, high cost of governance, the approval of large budgets for government fleets, luxury spending, and an excessively bloated cabinet, insensitive to public suffering, telecom and data tariff hikes, rising public debt, frequent national grid collapse, collapse of primary health care, exchange rate volatility, stifling import duties, decline in foreign direct investment. These are just 25 problems Nigeria is currently facing under Tinubu. I have asked a Tinubu supporter to list 25 things for me that Tinubu has achieved in his government. Till today, we are still waiting. I want to ask you people again, in which pathway is Bola Tinubu coming back as president? Muhammadu Buhari's administration added 63 trillion naira to the national debt during his 8 years. I need you people to understand that Nigeria's debt was 24 trillion when Buhari entered. Buhari added 63 trillion, bringing our total debt to 87.4 trillion in 2023. Under President Bola Tinubu, total public debt grew to 159.28 trillion by the end of 2025, meaning that Tinubu's administration added approximately 72 trillion naira in fresh debt in 3 years. I repeat, children of God in this auditorium, Buhari's administration took 8 years, 8 years to put us in 63 trillion naira debt. Tinubu in 3 years borrowed 72 trillion. In 3 years, if you give him 8 years, by this calculation, he would have borrowed 320 trillion in 8 years. 320 trillion at this rate in 8 years. I just come here and show you people numbers because I don't have time for sentiments. There can be sentiments. If I mention insecurity, you people can tell me that it's his enemies that are doing it. But when you bring numbers, there can be no avenue for sentiments. The Bola Tinubu administration has the worst ministers. Do you know that you have a minister for poverty alleviation? Do you know that there's a minister for poverty alleviation and poverty has never been alleviated in 12 years of APC? APC told you that they are borrowing for infrastructure. Look, dear Nigerians, there are some things I've labeled down and I said we must continue. You see, we cannot use old tricks for a new election. And we're dealing with somebody that we have found out that he's actually a dunce. There is nothing to his master strategy. He repeats the same games. He has started acting like an imbecile again. Election don't reach. He all of a sudden, he's an imbecile again. The North will fall for it
Very
if
soon,
they are
very soon you
foolish
go begin
enough.
peace for includes.
Peace for Claude. They go soon take PICC line. This imbecility, all he's trying to do with him, this imbecility he's currently forming is to dodge debates. I have said that Rufai Useni, get ready because if we allowed him not to do debates before he became president, he must come and account for 72 trillion naira that has missed in 3 years. He must. And I'm going to say this. No Nigerian politician in the opposition will go for any look, now small thing go make me quarrel with Peter Obi this election season. No Nigerian opposition will go for any presidential debate if Bola Tinubu is not attending. We have nothing to, we have not been the one in control of the country for 3 years. So we have nothing to explain to Nigerians. Tinubu, come and explain how you have spent money. Then we, the opposition, we go tell you how we would have spent it. When you come to the debate and tell us that you spent 17 trillion naira through Shagori to do one road from Lagos to Calabar, then Peter Obi can tell you that when I am president, I will use 17 trillion and do all the roads in Nigeria because Nigeria does not need a road from Lagos to Calabar. But it's not Peter Obi that will come and you start asking him abstract questions as if he has been in government. We don't owe Tinubu shit. We don't owe him that. In don't they form him bear again. In don't they form him becile again. In don't they form him becile again. The North will fall for it. They ask a question on insecurity. Is it not the same bastard that when you ask him about politics, opposition, he's smart. His hand will be vibrating, but he will be very fluid. I enjoy when the opposition is in disarray. His brain will not flick at that time. But they asked him about insecurity, and all of a sudden, the conflict was on top of the chicken behind the cow inside the Range Rover. You think who do you think is falling for that fuckery? Yeah, balabluin and bulabain. Before you know, I ain't go lick microphone. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All of you are not an idiot when you are going to France, when you are borrowing money. We've seen the videos. He's not an imbe when he was meeting the king in London. They just come and ask him, this one, don't. Look. My late father died at 82 years old. If there's anything I know old people. And I know when an old person is playing a fool. I know when an old person is playing a fool. You get where you go ask old man question, you go just change topic. You go just leave him because he don't old. You know, say that thing na game length over 6 decades of chilling in this world. They asked a man about 45 children on Christmas Day are inside bush in Southwest. And Bola Tinubu all of a sudden has no brains. He has no brains. The evil genius and master strategist. So all of a sudden on a hot day coming out of the mosque, his brain froze. I'm not falling for that fuckery. Now, I'm going to say this. Dear Arewa, we are now in the same boat. We are now on top of the same camel. We are now in the desert with one water bottle in the same oasis. The waka I told you, come and waka with me 3 years ago. You won't follow me wakaram now. Let me give you some hard facts if you're a northerner here. Northern politicians arrested by Tinubu. President Bola Tinubu's administration has investigated and arrested several prominent northern politicians through anti-graft agencies. The biggest person who was embarrassed by Bola Tinubu was the man who defended him in Chatham House, Nasiru El-Rufai. The former Kaduna state governor was arrested, embarrassed. I think he's still in prison today. As DSS arrest him, release him, EFCC go pick him. As EFCC release him, ICPC. I don't talk and say if ICPC release him, Amoteku can arrest him. National Association of Vulcanizers can arrest El Rufai. The way they have demystified El Rufai in this country, I can't wonder. You should say now this El Rufai where they talk say now be part of problem for Southern Kaduna. If it be say normal people just normal terrorists, the terrorists go come they do because they arrest El Rufai like this. I know. Nnamdi Kanu will be normal citizen, they arrest and we see IPOP, the para. I know see one person, the whole Kaduna just went about their business. Overhyped politicians. I hope the North is learning about alliances and learning who is the real liar. Learning who is the real stinking liar in the Nigerian political sphere. I hope everybody is learning. I've still told you people that Bola Tinubu set a record as governor, as the only governor that changed deputy governor 3 times. Kashim Shettima, you go collect. Don't be say anything now. Where I am now currently is revision. Where I did now, na revision. If you ask me what am I going to do in 2027, I already have formats. The Abia State and the Naoti format is there. The Kwakwansia format is there. With the beat is there. Read and die is there. Rig and declare yourself winner, we scatter the whole country as a unified force is there. Nobody's following you to court is there. Ogun kill you and your judiciary is there. Who they do all eyes on the judiciary? Hashtag Ogun kill the judiciary is there. Well, who they follow now play all those all those? Who do follow now play that one? Read and announce yourself, and we go change them for you. Is there? My nigga, man, look, let me just tell you, just look, Bola Tinubu, respect yourself. And just look, the best thing you can do is just do what Jonathan did. Create the freest and fairest election. I know that it is not in the ways of Satan to do things the right way. But you see, what saved Jonathan? You see, today now, hi, do you remember that Jonathan's wife was the only first lady that has cried over kidnapping? What saved Jonathan na that exit when he exits? So Bola Tinubu made a see fit, they invite you as elder statesman because I don't know how you rule Nigeria like this and go back and be living in Bodilon in Ikoyi. I don't know how you rule Nigeria like this and go back and live in. I don't know how. Okay, when you leave office, do you know, Bola Tinubu, that when you leave office, they cannot stop the roads in Ikoyi for you to pass? I don't know if you know these things. You know these things you are enjoying now. Do you know that when you leave office, they will not stop? You will be in Awolowo Road traffic. So all these things you are doing, I'm not going to stop you. If you promise a country that in 4 years you will rectify electricity, if not, vote me out. And before the second year, you had carried 10 billion naira and did solar panel. Now,
17
do you
billion,
know
17 billion.
17 billion? Do you know what was even remarkable about that solar panel? Dino Melaye, there was a video that leaked from Aso Rock. They used the solar panel as the roofing of the Aso Rock car park. I don't know if anybody saw that video. A video leaked where someone was driving through Aso Rock. If somebody has it, please tag us. We can put it on the Jumbotron. And the way they constructed the solar panel, Tinubu solar panel, they used it as the roofing of the car park in Aso Rock. I said, wow. Government never start 31 billion, enter Shetima's VP lodge. Then Shetima moved into the lodge, found out that it was bugged, and moved out. Until today, Shetima has not lived in the lodge. 31 billion wasted. You are telling me that we will go to court, but Wike, there are videos where Wike commissioned 40 5-bedroom mansions with swimming pool for judges in Abuja. But those are the people we will go to court with. In 2027, we are going to be quack-ambidient. And this is where I'm landing at my theory for today. I've given you many theories on this platform that all came through. I told you people that Bola Tinubu will play the plata el plomo, which he has done. He has retired, the largest retirement of Nigerian politicians, and guess what? All of them are in the APC. Tinubu did not retire anybody in ADC. Sure is still Kim Jong-un of his party. Obi is still on the ballots with Kwakwanso. The largest retirement of Nigerian politicians that has happened in the last. We saw Desmond Elliott embarrassed. Oh, my daddy is not my daddy. We've seen everything. We've seen it all. We've seen it all. I will not bother myself with Atiku Abubakar in 2027. As far as I'm concerned, Atiku is not dividing anybody's vote. I'm not lying to you. If Atiku get vote reach Sowore, he will come forth. He will come forth. Just watch the movie. Because we are heading into serious battlefield. I told you people that by 2027, Atiku will be 81. They played Atiku in the first round of ADC primaries. Atiku fell sick. They had to smuggle him to to Dubai. They said he was going to Saudi Arabia. Do you know how many times Atiku has gone for medical in the last 2 months? That on record, Google it. It's what I'm telling you. Medical trip, medical trip. All his clips are 3 seconds. He comes out from his car, he strolls for 3 seconds. All his clips. So let me just tell you people, I am not bothered. The Kwakwansia, the Kwakwambidient is that in 2027, we are going to be more militant. Look, we are going to throw away the southern part of ourselves and become more northern. Watch a video in Nigeria. A Nigerian youth was caught with a gun. The Nigerian youth begged, hello, I was given a parcel to deliver. I don't know what is inside. I can take you to the person who delivered it to me. The police shot him. Bah! But you will see a video in Nigeria. A northern youth was caught with a gun. Then go kneel am down, sit am down. They ask him question. The next day, the NSA will say, those are our brothers. 2 weeks later, you will see 750 northern terrorists rehabilitated. So many could not be rehabilitated, Abi. Abi, look. The Kwakwansia movement, if you remember in 2023 elections, there was this story I'm going to say is very delicate because there's a way it went. Now, these people that were linked up with Kwakwan, so remember they were a political party called NNPP, New Nigeria's People Party. Something happened. An APC chieftain called Dogara, Al Hassan Ado Doguwa of the APC, was linked in connection that an ANPP headquarters was burnt with Kwakwansia members inside. 13 fatalities on record. You know, say Nigeria tell you say 13, add 20 or triple it. 13 fatalities on record. But what happened was that they said the people that were running out were all shot. Now, when the Kwakwansias were asked, who did you people see that caused this problem? Everybody unanimously said it was this APC guy called, this APC House of Reps member called Al Hassan Ado Doguwa. 13 people died on record, many more were shot and injured. This case went to court. I want to say the factuals. This case went to court, and the court somehow ruled that Doguwa was not involved. They just ruled Doguwa was not involved. Somehow, an APC head office caught fire and burnt. 15 people died inside, and everybody that was coming out was shot with automatic rifles. That almost 30-something extra Kwakwansia members were injured. But somehow, everybody's testament that it was this man. Somehow, the court said it was not Doguwa and awarded that the Kwakwansia and NNPP would pay Doguwa 25 million naira for defamation. So till today, who burnt the NNPP headquarters with killed 13 Kwakwansia members with over 30 of them shot with automatic rifles in Kano in 2023? Nobody knows. But the person who was accused was paid 25 million naira. Let me just show you what we are up against. Nobody's going to court in 2027. We die on the line. All die and I die. So if you think you are obedient, I want to tell you that you are obedient in 30-something states. This is what the Kwakwansias were seeing in one state. There are videos where the Kwakwansias came out with cane and flogged everybody from beginning of Kano to the end. The videos are there. The videos are there. The videos, hundreds of thousands of youth. So I'm telling you, youth in southern Nigeria, that your pussy behavior has gone too far. The police will come out, grab a Nigerian youth in a marketplace full of people. Nobody will do anything. Rather, you bastard. I'm no more interested in watching any video of Nigerian youth harassing anybody, because you mean to tell me the quickest thing you people will do in a marketplace is to bring out your phones. You will never see a mob of Nigerians coming, hey, what's happen? What's happen? Now they crazy. When I don't do this thing, now they mad. Carry the boy, go police station if not like that one. You won't kill him for road. You will never see that in the South. Your cowardice will not be taken into 2027. And that is what Saddam was saying. So moving forward, it gets well, if una won't start this una obedience, because I don't notice, say, one of the biggest problems we will have between 2023 that we are not expecting in 2027 is that X has been monetized. So a lot of you are going to be all talk and heavy bullshit and no actions. Because now they find engagements. All of you are going to be a lot of talk and dog shit. In 2023, we were in this movement, bringing our hard-earned money. Nobody was making 1 naira to be on space. Nobody was getting a penny. But I now know that we are up against something with monetization. The psy-ops will be at an all-time high. The bots game will be at an all-time high. One stupid boy, Major Alabi, is all of a sudden is doing a movie, Surviving Biafra. All of a sudden. Okay, now here we did. Now here we did. So, their obedience, we are going to be quackambidient. You see this linking up with Kwakwanso? We are going to be quackambidient. K-W-A, K-W-A, obedient. Quackambidient. Quackambidient. Because this next election, we have to remove cho-cho-cho. What we are doing now is past questions. Anything about 2027 is past questions. What did not work? We had an election where there were more than 1 million videos. So that was a trend, LUP1, LUP2, LUP3. I came online and challenged APC people to show me a video where Tinubu APC won in any polling unit. The only video they could show me for 2 weeks was Aki Alabi's polling unit. The only video, there were random polling units where Obi won. But at the end of the day, they told you people that Obi lost. Look, my brothers and my
Else,
sisters,
don't vex.
what
I screenshotted one of my because this week I just had to delete pictures. I have over 10,000 polling unit results on my phone.
I
I
have
had
them.
to delete them because
I have. You know, we
my
had
phone
all
picked
those
my this is
data
not occupied.
now.
But go on, please. This
On my old iPhone, remember we had the data. We had our situation where we no sleep 7 straight days, Saddam. Don't worry yourself. I'm not bothered about 2027. I am not bothered. If you are not seeing death staring you in the face, as a Nigerian, I'm going to bury my father. And I'm worried about going by road. If you go by road, go. Okay, the latest one now every day. Hey, Nigeria has finally happened to me. Oh, I've been seeing kidnap story. They finally kidnapped someone close to me. Not be the latest. Not be the latest. Stop Boko Haram. The buck stops at the table of the president. But all of a sudden, Scott Iguma is telling me to hold my local government chairman, hold your state governor. The man that told me the buck stops at the table of the president, now, all of a sudden, the buck shouldn't stop at his table. The buck should stop at Sonwolu's table. I should go and know some of you don't even know your local government chairman. I say, I no green no now. You go beat me. Come beat me now. Now, President Charles, I won't hold. Come beat me. A man that told me in 2014 to hold the president's trouser became president in 2023. And all of a sudden, I shouldn't hold his trouser. Are you people mad? What are we then doing here? So look here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you that a more militant approach to the elections will be needed. A more militant approach to the elections will be needed. All the nice guy, everything is done. 10 simple ways I have seen for us to beat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Number 1, we must form a unified opposition alliance. Number 2, we should be strategic with the zoning. I saw one of the El Rufai boys tweeting we should give Atiku a chance. You must be very stupid if your father is still in prison and you're still talking this nonsense. You must be an idiot. Number 3, present a single serious consensus candidate. Number 4, frame the election as an economic referendum. I have told you people that I have no discussion on sentiments in 2023. I'm not discussing Pastor Adeboye redeem. I am strictly discussing the economy. Tinubu, what did you do that Nigeria has not declared 3 years worth of budget? So you people stole so much that you are afraid to declare 3 years budget. Una don't thief. If you come out, look, let me tell you, these guys are such prostitute lovers. If you go out in Nigeria now, all the girls have GLEs. The greatest influencer, the first son of the country could mint is a girl that twerks upside down in the rain online. Look, the jokes are everywhere. The jokes write themselves. The greatest politician they could mint from the grassroots. Obi is minting Randy Peters, Patience Oluche. The Tinubus are minting boys that are being arrested daily by the FBI for fraud. Last week, another one was caught. We saw him as the regional campaign manager for Relax. Tinubu is fixing Nigeria in Philadelphia. What are we doing here? As I speak to you, we were complaining that Bayo Adelabu was a disaster as Minister of Power. He retired and tried to become governor. They cheated him. He's currently jobless. Bayo Adelabu is currently jobless. APC has retired that imbecile. He's currently jobless. He's not Minister of Power, and he did not even win the ticket. Then last but not the least, Dear Southwest Nigeria, dear Omoluabis, I commend you all. God bless you guys. When I look, I see the names and I know that it goes beyond even the Southwest Christians. I see Southwest Muslims shouting, do not let Bola Ahmed Tinubu mortgage your region for his selfish ambitions. Do not pity that evil, wicked old man. Every day, the Igbos are dragging their chief priests, their Cubanas, you see them, their soludos, they're dragging. Please do not forget that you have terribly wicked governors that Tinubu has installed in the Southwest. I beg you, don't give them breathing space. Did you people see how Obafemi Hamzat was created? Nothing, no transparent process. Jandor left PDP and went to APC. Obafemi Hamzat is officially the APC candidate for governor for Lagos State. Consensus inside bedroom. Please, there was a young American police officer who goes to Ekiti State and was highlighting the bad roads in Ekiti and the problems in Ekiti. I heard that US citizen was arrested. Please, please be very vocal in your region. Please, you have governors. There's a governor in Kwara State called Abdurrahman Abdurazak. I can tell you that there are 1,000 people on this space, and nobody has a mental picture of what this man's face looks like. He's a governor. I just mentioned the name called Abdurrahman Abdurazak. Your brain does not have a mental picture of what this guy is, the governor of Kwara, who has allowed Islamic terrorists to seep into the southwest through his state. Hold that man's trouser. That man is the animal that had the guts to come down from his convoy and urinate on the road. A governor. Hold this man. I don't know what Dapo Abiodun, I don't know whether Dapo Abiodun has sworn to use the roads in Ogun State and kill Ogun State citizens. Don't give these people breathing space. These people are terribly wicked and they have a disastrous plan for the Southwest region. We are seeing it in action. All of a sudden, tell me how Bola Ahmed Tinubu got up and Sunday Igboho is being allowed to promote a militia. Before you know it now, during election, they'll tell you Nigerian police are not enough to man certain election units in deep areas of the southwest. So Sunday Igboho's units will be used to man polling units. I said I know the game. I wrote the booklet as a media practitioner. Watch this thing, mark this thing somewhere. Sunday Igboho's security outfit will be drafted as part of the people to monitor the elections. That is where the rigging will start. That is where random Obiakpo local governments will produce 4 million votes. That is where you'll be seeing that Edo State has never had an election where more than 200,000 people voted. You will see 3.5 million votes from Edo. Take and play first. We must all be quack-obedient. And I want us to push rig and die 2027. Make we dey push them and make we dey prepare our mind. Make we dey prepare. Every copper coming to that election should prepare to die. Everybody planning to rig the election should prepare to die. Josh Amupeto, Thunder don't already fire you. Say, we don't already see your tweet. Say, you know like Obi, you don't insult obedience before, you be APC guy. Look at the rigmarole APC had to go through. Look at the bastard. At least Mahmoud Yakubu was a bastard, but there are no tweets of Yakubu openly supporting a party. This animal that has been recently picked in INEC as the head of INEC has a tweet. So they deleted his Twitter handle. They denied it's not him. They denied it's not his email. They denied. I don't know if you obedience are. You know why Violence Face is back and why I'm here is to be reminding you people why you should be angry. That the new INEC chairman is already compromised. If you're expecting free and fair election, I say come there ready to beat people. The new INEC chairman has a Twitter trail down to 2022, insulting obedience, supporting Tinubu. Ide. Harrison exposed it. We have reached a point in this country, the police is so useless, we are outsourcing police duties to a private citizen. We have reached a point in this country, the police is so useless, we are outsourcing kidnappers to a private citizen in Delta State. We have reached a point in this country, the police is so useless, we are outsourcing online fraud to a young man resident in Abuja. That is where Nigeria is. Look, in my final summary, Nigeria badly needs a good president and a good leader. Because what you don't understand that has happened is that we have eroded what a hero actually is. There are people in this country now with influential voices that you and I know are compromised. They don't have the balls to come out and stand on the side of the truth. They will model it, they will paint it, whatever. Nigeria badly needs a hero. I was in this country where we used to look up to Olusegun Obasanjo as the president. Obasanjo was so charismatic that you could not, Portable cannot have 3 million followers on Instagram if Obasanjo was president. By his third scandal, the industry would have kicked him out. By his third scandal. We are here. Somebody who was a bartender became a club owner, started hanging with a celebrity, met the vice president, knelt down in front of him the day he greeted him. All of a sudden, woke up and started supporting a failed leadership. Then tried to become a House of Rep member, lost the primaries, and did a diss track for the electorate. Do people fucking understand what's happening in Nigeria on that Tinubu? And this man has 4.5 million followers on Instagram. And we just took that lightly. He did a diss track, wore a military outfit in the diss track, and told you people, fuck you guys, man, as the opening statement of the track, and told you guys that that's why he's in Balenciaga. If you are not tired of this charade, I am. Look at the way it's affecting our music. Look at the music. Look at the quality of what is meant to entertain and enrich the soul. Music that is meant to enrich the soul, empower a generation. Look at the quality of the music. Every day we're complaining, hey, Afrobeats from 10 years ago was better. What was different 10 years ago and now? There was no APC. Look at the quality of our discussions. Look at the quality. Do you understand that terrorists come out on TikTok, collect 100 million naira ransom and count it live? But TikTok existed under Buhari. There was TikTok as a pandemic, but terrorists never did that till Bosu Tijani got into that office. I have called you people that there is a lady in NAFDAC that has a mandate to kill all of us in this country, but nobody is looking at that woman. Mojisola, whatever, whatever, whatever. All of a sudden, Dora Akunyili showed me that they work in that NAFDAC. Then they keep person on top of me if the person won't do the work well. Fake drinks, fake this, fake drug, fake this, fake travel, fake this, lower life expectancy. That woman in NAFDAC with that nasty wig, can we do something about that woman? We have a bloated cabinet of 45 ministers. The minister for youth is a fake youth copper whose highest achievement is that she blows phone and followed the president to this thing. South Africans have the guts to chase Nigerians out of their country. As I speak to you, South Africans drag Nigerians and Ghanaians. Yesterday, the Ghanaians repatriated their citizens. Today, like this, we are not even discussing that topic because Tinubu cannot even answer a question on insecurity. How will he answer a question on xenophobia? Something that needs a serious diplomatic envoy. They sent Bianca Ojukwu, whose temperament, highest factual temperament is that she slapped the governor's wife. That is the highest show of temperament she has had. She has been sent to South Africa. God help us if he slap Ramaphosa. Because the insults are now writing themselves. Nigerians are being rejected for visa. Nigerians are being rejected. There was a story Nigerians entered, was it Zanzibar? 15 of them were sent back. That is where we are now. South Africans have the guts. A country of 50 million people have the guts to get up to tell a country of 200 million to take their citizens back. I ask South Africans that if Nigerians, South Africa's entire military outfit is 45,000 soldiers. Nigeria's entire military outfit is 300,000 soldiers. We can actually bring out 45,000 soldiers from Nigeria to go to South Africa and fuck the entire country up and make it a Lagos extension in a clean, clear war. But nobody cares anymore about Nigeria. Nigeria, that the army was so vibrant, we will send some in Ecomog to Congo, send some to Sierra Leone, send some to Liberia. All those countries, all their rebels will calm down. But we don't reach where a bunch of ragtag boys with baton slippers are using our soldiers to do barbecue. Justice Crack exposed the kind of food our soldiers are eating. Instead of you to see a huge discussion on the refurbishment of the meals of the Nigerian soldiers, they arrested Justice Crack. They arrested Justice Crack. They arrested him. You people are telling me Tinubu will do second term. I laugh in Swahili. I laugh in Swahili. Please remember, as I round up, subsidy is gone was the first statement in 2023. A few months later, he destroyed the national unity and changed our national anthem. I need to remind you people that there is no reason to vote Tinubu is for the fact that Arise will compound trot is not currently every Nigerian sporting team has been chewing mouth on camera for the last 3 years because of Bola Tinubu. Did Bola Tinubu tell us in his manifesto that in his first 3 months, his plan was to change the national anthem? He didn't. Because if he had announced that, things might have been different. So I don't know what he will change again. He might change the pledge. I don't know what I don't as right now Tinubu can tell Naira Marley to create the new pledge. I don't know what he can do. If he changed subsidy, he might announce 60% taxation in his opening speech in 2027. I am not taking that gamble. And I hope the entire country is in unison with me. I round up with saying, do not think that, oh, it has ended. It will get worse. More people will be kidnapped. There will be more mayhem. The government currently has logged out of governance. They are now facing politics full time. Please, Nigerians, take care of yourselves, stay safe, let people know of your whereabouts and your surroundings. Please be kind to one another. Love yourself. Alex Ekubo died at 40. In a nation where a lot of lies are being told to you, they tell you that the minimum life expectancy is 50 something. But recently, people are dying 38, 39. I saw the ledger of deaths when I went to bury my father. When I tell them he died at 82, nobody pities me. They'll say, oh, he tried. I saw the ledger, 18, 19, 11, 9, 7, 3 years, 21, 36, 41, 47, 52, 52, 53, 61. If you reach 64 in this country, if you don't even have gray hair, carry chalk, put white for your beer, now you don't see things, you be old man. Please, I beg you, be kind to one another. Take care of each other, guide yourselves, get your PVCs, and get ready for fire, for fire. You see, 2027, I repeat, now past questions. Nothing where they won't do, where we no know. He done the forming best style again, no. He they dodge debates. He no one tell una say he has stolen more in 3 years than Buhari stole in 8 years. He done the forming best style again. No grief for Ramu. No grief for Ramu. No grief for Ramu. I yield.
I need my clapping. And see. Oh. Since they talk, I make. So now you want to say something?
Oh, well, who have missed the violence space, I beg.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, my brother, God bless you, man. God bless you. Wow, 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 wow. That's the the level of education we get on this platform is mind-boggling. And me now where I don't turn political content creator. I go now call Steven of this is now. Can't go create content now. Go now enter Instagram and look at the he doesn't hear me for like king for Instagram. I be like Don Gordon. They don't know say I don't know say I go just say from X. Just collect format. Go create content. Drop am everywhere go blow.
Saddam,
If you go my Facebook,
Saddam, no collect. Saddam, no collect from
oh
Kutomi.
boy, tomorrow I go see my
Saddam, no
content.
collect from.
Obedient. I don't look at it. I want to Friday.
Take and
Now
play
Saturday,
first.
Now
Take
Saturday
and
I go
play
drop that
first.
one. Obedient. I go drop. God bless you, my brother. This the wealth of knowledge is just something else. This is what we do on this platform, and I say all the time. Please, Esther, I just want to ask you a question, please, just for the benefit of that. Have the burial been done?
No, no, no. It's next weekend, first
Okay,
week
please.
in June. June 5, June 4, June
Because people are
5,
already
June
asking
6.
me, we are on behalf of the violence space. We just have to commit to support anywhere we can support. So please, guys, NCT's home, NCT's family. I don't even have to even say much. We know what we must do, not we have to, we must do. Violence has reached me up in the DMs. Everybody, please. Big Mark, I need you up here if it's possible. Let's see what we can do for N6. Jimmy had already reached out to me on this. We're meant to even host a space for him. Just to see how we can support. We have to support our own. He lost his dad. Even though me, I think I'm a celebration of life. As I tell himself, since your papa died 1 week after I do my papa 10 years anniversary. So welcome to
Wow.
the welcome. And my dad did not even wait to see even him. My dad was in his 60s. So yours is a celebration of life, but still, we still have to anywhere we can support him. Please let us know, guys. Valencia, let us support our brother here. Okay, Big Mac is already up here, so we're just gonna know what we can do about that. But let's circle back to our conversations. Everybody that is here, please. We'll wrap up the space very soon, but we'll be back on Thursdays. And as the marathon they go, if they sweet us, if they do them 2 times a week, but not yet, please. So nobody should rush us. We're not going to commit to anything. We'll continue our Thursdays first, but I'm going to see if I can come back by Emir Saddam show in the night, probably from 10 to 12, just 2 hours every night, just not on X, dude, on TikTok and on YouTube and the rest, just to keep the conversation going on. But for Violence Space, we'll be back on Thursdays. Every Thursdays, we are back here till we get back our country because there's a whole lot of information that we need to pass on. And just don't keep the information with you, please. As you don't hear them, you can chop out all these things you've heard and propagate it. Please. Very, very, very important. Welcome back to you. Please let's take Omega next, please.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just quickly dive right into the speakers. We'll try to take a couple of speakers while we gradually start to wind up. So go ahead, Omega X, brotherly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Greetings, everybody. NCs have actually said a whole lot. Yeah, thank you for that wonderful submission. Like you were in details about everything that's happened, all the way down from